Hey guys, this is Nalini here. Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful tea light or a candle holder. It's a very beautiful pattern. It's simple and beautiful. So in this video and in the coming videos, I might show you some of the decorative stuff like candle holders or Christmas decorations, as it's a festive season here in India and soon it'll be festival season all around the world as Christmas is coming. So I will be showing you some of the decoration items which we can make through crocheting. So I hope you like this tutorial, and if you like it, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. And if you decide to make it, then I would love to see it, so you can send it to me on my Instagram. The link will be in the description. So let's get started. So the materials which we are going to use is yarn, of course. So I'm going to use this merino yarn, and the number is 2, and the hook size mentioned is 2.5 to 3.5. And then I'm going to use a 2.5 mm hook and a tapestry needle or a darning needle and a thread cutter or a pair of scissors. So first we are going to make a magic circle. So this is how I make my magic circle. So just hold the yarn tail with your right hand and hold your working yarn like this. Then with the help of your needle, you have to just twist the yarn, pinch it here, bring the loop up, yarn over and pull through, and your loop is ready or the circle is ready. So the circle will be like this. So what you have to do is just hold it like this and twist it, and now you have to chain 2, 1 and 2. So this is your magic circle, and now we are going to make 12 double crochets into this. So yarn over, insert your hook, and while you're doing this, make sure that you crochet around both the loops, that is the tail and the loop. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is your double crochet. So again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So like this, I'm gonna make 12 double crochets. So I'll just show you once or twice again. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is your double crochet. So like this, we are going to make a total of 12 double crochets. So I've already made 3, so I'm just gonna make the remaining, and I'll meet you at the end. So I finished making my 12 double crochets, and now I'll just hold the tail and just pull it like this. Pull it slowly, make sure that this part doesn't get twisted, and then just hold your work and just pull it tight, and your circle will be closed. And now we're just gonna close this round by making a slip stitch into the first stitch. So like I always say, the first stitch is on top of your chain 3 or before your first double crochet. So this is the first double crochet, the one stitch before that. I hope you can see it clearly now. So this is chain 3 and this is the first double crochet. So one stitch before that is your first stitch, this one. So just insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop and pass it through the working loop, and your slip stitch is done and your circle is done. So now we are going to go for the next round. So to go to the next round, we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we are going to make two double crochets in each stitch. So there are total 12 stitches, so we are going to make two stitches into each stitch. So let's start. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, pull through two. So one double crochet, and this is the second one. Then go to the next stitch and make your double crochet. Then go to your next stitch and make your double crochet. Like this. So you're going to make two double crochet in each stitch. So there's going to be one increase in every stitch. So just keep making like this. So in each stitch you're going to make two double crochets. So I'll just finish this and meet you at the end. And I'm done making all increases. So the total number of stitches are 24, or you can say 12 sets of double crochets, two double crochet into each stitch. So total stitches are 24. And now I'm going to close this round by making a slip stitch into the first stitch. So as I mentioned, it will be on top of your chain to one to the third one, or before your first double crochet. So just insert your hook. You can just hold the yarn tail like this and make your slip stitch. And now we are ready for the next round. So in the next round, what we are going to do is we are going to make three double crochets in each stitch, like one double crochet in each stitch for the next three stitches, and then make an increase in the fourth stitch. So here I just wanted to mention that I'm using a merino yarn and it's a fine yarn. Suppose you're using a 4-ply, like a thicker one or acrylic one, or the thickness is more. So what you can do is, if you have the candle or the tea light already, you can just match the size. Suppose within 2 rounds, if your yarn is thicker, suppose within 2 rounds it matches the size of your tea light or candle, then you can stop there and go for the next round. Or if suppose still size is needed, a little bit bigger size is needed, then you can go for the next round. And even in the next round, if by making a double crochet round, if it's becoming little more bigger than what your candle size is, then you can do one thing. Either you can try for a single crochet round or a half double crochet round, so that will minimize the size. So you can just go accordingly, according to what your candle sizes or your tea light sizes, or you can just follow my instructions, because in this also I have made this with a little thicker yarn and a bigger hook, so the size is a little bigger. So I wonder if the tea light will go into this or not. So you can just measure your tea light or candle, and according to that you can make the rounds. And this goes for anything. You can make it as anything, a tea light holder, or even if you want, you can make it as a vase holder or anything, a glass or whatever. So you can just measure how much it needs, and according to that you can just increase your rounds. So now to go to the next round, as I said, I'll just hold the tail with my work, make 2 chains, and now we are going to make 1 double crochet in next 3 stitches. So this is the very first stitch in which we made our slip stitch. So 1, and in the next one 1, and in the next one 1. So 3 double crochets are done in each stitch, 1 double crochet, and into the fourth one now I'm going to make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Then in the next one I'm going to make 1 double crochet again, then in the next one, one double crochet, and in the next one, one more double crochet. So we've made our 3 double crochets. Now into the fourth one we are going to make 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. And suppose you are going to make them more rounds, then you don't need to follow this one. You can just follow the usual pattern which we use for the circles. That is, now in this round I have made 2 in each stitch. So the next round you'll be making 1 double crochet in one stitch, 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 2 1 2. And suppose you want to make the next round, it will be 1 1 2, 1 double crochet in one double crochet in one, 2 double crochet, and the next row 1 1 1 2. So you'll keep increasing one stitch at every round. Okay, so we are done this. So what we are following the same pattern, that is 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, then 2 double crochet in the 4th stitch, then again in the next 3 stitches 1 double crochet, in the 4th stitch 1 increase, that is 2 double crochet in one. So now in the next one, 1 double crochet, in the next one, 1 double crochet, in the third one, 1 double crochet, and now into the 4th stitch we're going to make 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So just follow this pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. So we've come to the end of the round and we have a total of 30 stitches, or you can say 6 sets. So the one set included 1 double crochet in 3 stitches and 2 double crochet in the 4th one. So like that, 6 sets or 30 stitches. So now we're just gonna excuse me, close the round by making slip stitch on top of chain 2. Like this. And now what we are going to do is we are going to chain 2. So after making 2 chains, we are going to use all the back bumps. So we are not going to use the entire stitch. What we are going to do is we are going to make 1 double crochet in back loop. So in a stitch, if you see, there's this V shape. So this loop which is towards you is the front loop, and this one facing opposite side is the back loop. So how we are going to insert our hook is we are going to insert into the back loop, and if you see properly you'll see 2 loops over here. So one is the back loop and other one is the back bump. I'll just try to show you. Okay, so in this one you're going to insert the back loop and the loop next to it, after it, under it. So you're going to use both of these loops, these two, not the front loop but these 2 loops. So I have made my chain 2, and first stitch is going to be in the exact same stitch from where we have made a slip stitch. So just insert your hook into that back loop and the loop below it, which is a back bump actually. So just insert your hook into both of these and make your double crochet like this. Again we are going into the next stitch, back loop and the back bump also, like this. Then again we're going for the next one. Again, we are going to insert a hook into the back loop and the back bump loop like this, and make your double crochet. You can also just you can just make your double crochets in the back loop also. That's also fine, but that will leave a little gap. So if you include the second loop just below the back loop, it will be, your work will be more sturdy. There won't be any gaps, as you can see here. So once more, I'll just show you back loop and the loop which is right below your back loop like this, and make your double crochet. So that's all you're going to do in this round. You're just going to make one double crochet in the back loop and the back bump, which is right after your back loop, this one. So just keep making one double crochet in each stitch, back loop and back bump, and I'll meet you at the end. And we've come to the end of the round, and we have a total of 30 stitches. And now we're just going to close the round by making slip stitch on top of chain 2 or before your first double crochet like this. Suppose your tea light or candle, this size is fitting for your tea light, then you can just end the round here and go for the border. Now this is around 1 centimeters, but if you want another row, you can go for another row. I'm going for the next row. So the next row is nothing but we just have to chain 2 and make one double crochet in each stitch, the complete stitch, that is both the front and the back loop. And here also the same thing I'm going to tell you. Suppose this height is too much, like it's bigger than your candle or your tea light holder, then instead of making this one double crochet round, you can go for half double crochet or a single crochet to match the size of your light. But since this one is a finer or a thinner yarn, I'm just gonna go ahead and make one more round of double crochet. So I've made my 2 chains, and now just go into the same stitch and make a double crochet, and just keep making double crochet in each stitch. So that will be 30 double crochets that we are going to make in this round, same as the earlier round. So I'll just keep making this, and I'll just meet you towards the end of the round like this. And I've come to the end of the round, and we have the same number of stitches, that is 30. And now I'm just going to close the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to give it a border. So what I have used here is a reverse single crochet or a back single crochet. So that gives this kind of a sturdier kind of a finishing to your border, as you can see the difference. So let's start with it. So we're going to start with chain 1. And now what we're going to do is we are going towards our right side. For normal crocheting, we go towards our left side. So this time we're going backwards. So just go like this to your next stitch, which is this one, towards your right. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, and make your single crochet. So like this. Then again go for the next stitch. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, make your single crochet. So this is the backward single crochet or the reverse single crochet. Again go for the next one and make your single crochet. Go for the next one towards your right and single crochet. So just keep making single crochet, backward single crochet in each stitch. I'll just show you 2 or 3 more times like this. Then go towards your right side for the next stitch and make your single crochet. So just keep making this till you come to the end of your round. You can see this edging. You can see the difference here and here. So this looks more prettier. So we'll go for this one. So just keep doing this till you reach your last stitch, and I'll meet you there. And I've come to the end of the round, and here I'm just gonna make a slip stitch in the first stitch which we made, where the slip stitch was there here, and just make a slip stitch over there. Like this, and then you can just make one chain and cut the yarn. And our candle holder is ready. Now we'll just make the decoration around it. So at this point, if you want to change the color, you can change it. Suppose you're making a Christmas theme candle holder, then you can just make this one as white color, and this decorative part you can make it into a red color. You can change the color according to your wish. You can change the color or just continue with the same color. So now we are ready for the next round. So now what we're going to do is, for the next round, that is this round, is we're going to use the front loops which are here. Like for the 1, 2, 3, 4th round, we had used the back loops, if you remember. So the front loops are open over here. So what we're going to do is we are going to hold a holder like this and insert a hook into this one and this one. If you can see, this and this. These two loops we are going to use, just like here we use 2 loops. Here also we are going to use this one and this one. If you see, it's a V shape kind of. I'll just zoom in. Okay, so we are going to use this back loop, and this immediate stitch is there from the starting point here. So we are going to use this and this. So we are going to insert a hook like this in this and this one. So this will give extra support for our holder. So it won't be wobbly, it will stay firm. So we are going to use these 2 stitches. Again, I'll show you this one. Sorry. So we are going to use this and this and this. So these 2 stitches we are going to insert a hook like this. Again, like this. We are going to insert. So hold your yarn like this. You can start from any stitch. So just insert your hook like this. Grab the yarn, bring it up, and then either you can use both the yarns or you just drop the tail and you can use one working yarn to make the chain. And we have attached our yarn. Now we have to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Already we had used 1 chain. So we have to skip the first 2 stitch, and into the 3rd one we are going to make a double crochet. So we have chain 3 over here, and now you can just leave this. We can weave it later. So 1, 2, and into the 3rd one we are going to make a double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3rd one. Same thing, both the loops you have to use like this and make your double crochet. After making your double crochet, we have to make 8 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then again we have to make a double crochet into the same stitch. So just go right back into the same stitch and make your double crochet like this. So we have made this much, and now again we are going to chain 3, and after our chain 3 we are going to make a single crochet in the third stitch. So 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches and into the third stitch. Same thing, we are going to insert a hook into the front loop and the adjacent loop like this, and make your single crochet like this. So one part is done. Now again we have to make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and then again skip the first 2 stitches into the third stitch, make a double crochet. So use both the loops as mentioned, make your double crochet, again 8 stitches chains, 8, then double crochet into the same stitch from where you made the first double crochet, like this. And now again we are going to chain 3 and skip 2 stitches into the third one. We are going to make a single crochet. So 1, 2 and third one is a single crochet like this. So this is the way we are going to do it. So if you're still in doubt, I'll just tell you. So we start with here we started with chain directly as we joined the color here, but suppose you're working in the future like these chains, so you have to start with a single crochet. So I'll take it from here. So single crochet, chain 3, double crochet, we have to skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch after chaining 3 you have to make a double crochet, 8 chains, then again double crochet into the same stitch, and then skip, always you have to skip 2 stitches, and into the third one we are going to insert a hook. So again, like after making our 8 chains and double crochet, we have again made our 3 chains and a single crochet. We ended this pattern. We start this pattern with a single crochet, remember that, leave 2 spaces, chain 3, double crochet into the third one, and then make 8 chains, then double crochet into the same, then again make 3 chains and end this set with a single crochet. And now after this single crochet, again we are going to make 3 chains. So this 3 chains represents this area of the set, and now skip 2 stitches into the third one, make your double crochet, include both the loops as I've told you, and after double crochet make 8 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then again into the same stitch you're going to make your double crochet, so we have made this part, and now to finish this set, chain 3 and single crochet in the third stitch. So 1, 2 and 3. So into the third stitch, use both the loops as I've told you and make your single crochet. Like this. Okay, then again what you're going to do now, see we have finished this one. Again we are going to chain 3 and into the third stitch we are going to make double crochet, 8 chain double crochet, then chain 3, skip 2, into the third one make your single crochet. So this pattern starts with a single crochet, skip 2 stitches, chain 3, into the third one make double crochet, 8 chains double crochet, then chain 3 after the double crochet and single crochet in the third stitch. So I hope you follow this pattern. So just keep making this. Now after this single crochet which we have made, again I'm going to chain 3, into the third one double crochet, 8 chain double crochet, then chain 3, into the third one I'm going to make single crochet. So keep skipping 2 stitches. You are working in every third stitch and just make your pattern like this. I'll meet you at the end. So I finished my last set, and I've the 3 chains I've made after making our 8 chains and a double crochet, and now we can just make a slip stitch in the third stitch as usual. So just make a slip stitch, a single crochet, and then you can just slip stitch into this first stitch from where we started, like this. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 peaks. So now we are going to do this next round, which is the last round. So what you have to do is, you don't need to make any chains. We are just going to work in this, all the peaks, all the chain 8 areas. So directly we have to make chain double crochets in this. So we are going to make 8 double crochet, chain 3 and 8 double crochet all in this. As you can see, 8 double crochet, chain 3 and 8 double crochet. So let's start. So directly we are going into this section, the 8 chain area. So just make your 8 double crochets. One, two, three, seven and 8. After making your 8 double crochets, chain 3. So this will give this peak, the point. After making chain 3, again 8 double crochets. 1, 8. So we have made our first petal. So it's 8 double crochet, chain 3 and 8 double crochet. And now we are going to make a single crochet into this single crochet. So just make your single crochet over here. If you can see, this is where you have to insert your chain and make your single crochet. Then again directly we are going into the next chain 8 area and making a 8 double crochet. So 1, 2, 8. After 8, 1, 2, 3, 3 chains, and again 8 double crochets. Eight. So 8 double crochet, chain 3, 8 double crochet, and now we are going to make a single crochet into this single crochet between the sets. So just insert your hook here and make your single crochet. Like this. And then again we are going to follow the same pattern. We are going to repeat the same pattern. Now after making this single crochet, again in this 8 chain space, we are going to make 8 double crochet, chain 3, 8 double crochet. Then we are going for this single crochet on, so we are going to make a single crochet on top of the single crochet. So we are going to insert here, if you can see this area, and then again same thing, 8 double crochet, chain 3, 8 double crochet. So just keep making this till you reach to the end. I'll meet you here. And we've come to the end of the round and we have finished our last petal. And now what we're going to do is just make your single crochet as usual in this slip stitch. And then we can just go into this stitch from where the petal has started here and make a slip stitch, and then chain 1, and we can just cut the yarn off and pull it, and we are done with our beautiful tea light holder or a candle holder. So only now the weaving in process is there, so let's just get on with it and finish it off. Just come to the wrong side, that is the inside of the holder, and just go through few stitches. That will be enough. And then this one also, just go to the wrong side. And just pass your needle through some stitches and come towards this side and insert your yarn. And then since I have both the tails, I'm just gonna include both of them into the needle. Like this, and then just go through a few chains and hide the tail like this. And now what you can do is, if you have a steam iron, then you can just place it properly and just hang it somewhere and just steam it, or you can just block it. You can just use a foam pad, or if you have a blocking pad, you can just pin mm, it properly. And if you have something round, a candle or whatever, you can just keep it and just wet it. You can just spray some water and leave it overnight or to dry, and then it will be nice and proper in shape. I have done steaming, so you can see the result. So it looks really beautiful. All the stitches, they just fall into their places. So you can just do that, and your beautiful tea light holder, sorry, is done. So as you can see the difference between this and this. So for this I had used a mix acrylic mix yarn, cotton and acrylic mix yarn, and the hook size was, I think, 3 or 3.5, I think so. And this is a merino yarn, this is a finer yarn, one number if I'm not wrong, two number, and the hook size was 2.5. So there's a difference. You can see the difference between size. So it's totally upon your preference, which size you want and what thickness you want. You can go for that. And as I told you, for the rounds, according to the size or the dimension of your candle or tea light holder, you can just alter the stitches or the rounds. So there it is, guys. Our beautiful tea light holder is ready. Do try this. It's a simple pattern and it looks really beautiful. It'll give your home a warm and cozy look, and it's very good for your festive occasions. You can just put some light holders or candles. So one point which I want to make, you can use those small candles, but I'm always a bit uneasy to recommend that because of the safety purposes. If you're using a candle in this, then you can just keep it somewhere safe so that there's no accident. Always it's best to use tea lights because there's no danger in it. So be safe and have safe festivals, and until our next video, bye bye.